Hello everyone, I especially welcome you to Codeverse channel. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, this is Codeverse and we're a group of instructors who teach you about web design, development and other tech related contents. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so that anytime we publish useful videos, you'll be the first to get notified. We are also available on all the social media handles that are displayed on your screen. Please do well to follow us and don't miss any of our video updates. Alright, if you've been following our channels, you can see that we've been dealing on useful video content on around WordPress. And in one of our last video, I talked about how you can reset a WordPress site using a plugin called WP Reset. So we are able to reset this blog, this domain here. We're able to reset it using the WP Reset plugin. If you've not watched that video, please you can scroll through our channel to look for that video and watch it. You learn how to reset a WordPress site without uninstalling or deleting the WordPress installation. Now in this tutorial, there's a reason why I'm making this video, because I noticed that after resetting the WordPress, I noticed that the site, the front page is still loading up with the old design, with the old blog itself. Yeah, now there's a reason for that. Now that reason is the cache file. Now your browser, your computer stores information from your web page, and that will lead us to the video of today on how you can clear your cache file on your WordPress directly. Now your browser, whether it is a Chrome, whether it is Firefox, any browser at all, they all store information, data from your web pages. So in most cases, whenever you now make any changes, you find out that it may not really reflect. Why? Because the browser is picking up the already stored cache file. Do you get that now? So what is a cache? A cache is a hardware or software that is used to store something. You can store it temporarily, and usually most of what is stored is data. So web browsers like Safari and others like Chrome, they use browser caching file to improve the performance of frequently accessed web pages. So now there are web pages that you as a user, you frequently access it. So your browser takes up those files from that web page and store it, so that anytime you visit that same page again, it will load up what it has stored for you. Do you get that now? So when a user visits a web page, the requested files are stored in the cache for that browser in the user's computing storage. Now to retrieve a previously accessed page, the browser gets most of the files it needs from the cache, rather than having them resent from the web server. Yes, so now instead of bringing up the new updates that you have made, that the developer has made on the site, now the browser now brings the files from the cache file that it has previously stored. So now what it means is that the browser can read data from the browser cache faster than it can read it from the web page. So now in this case, now there are a number of things you can actually do, both as the user and both as the owner of the site. Now for instance, as the user, you may want to just go to your Chrome browser or your browser at all, then you go to settings, then you're going to clear the browser cake. Now you go to your privacy and security here, then you see where we have clear browsing data. Then from this place, you'll be able to clear the browsing history, the cookies, and the cached images and files. Now you can see here that I have up to 319 MB cached files, but I'm not going to clear right now. I just want to do it in such a way that you will see how you can actually do that from the WordPress dashboard. Now in some cases your visitors may not have the idea that they will have to clear their browser cache file and all that. They may not have the idea, but you as a developer, as the owner of the site, you should be able to do something to flush out the cache, so that the cache file, so that anytime they access the web page, they will be seeing the new update. So now to do that, you go to your browser. Now when you head over to your browser, okay, let me close all these tabs. Now when you head over to your dashboard, now you have to go to a plugin section. Then you click on add new. Now you're going to search for this plugin called fastest cache. Now you install. You are going to search for fastest cache. Then you install. Now we have cache plugins. That is, you can still call it cache, anyone. We have cache plugins. We have light speed. We have WP fastest cake. We have WP super cake, WP optimize. All these are cache plugins. Now what you're going to do is you install this fastest cache. Then you activate it. You can still use this light speed. Yes, light speed also work. Now when you have activated it, now you're going to see the plugin here. You can see that under this menu bar here. You click on it. Now you can see that the site I resetted is still having this old design. So that is what we're going to remove right now. Now right now you're going to enable this. Enable this. You select this home page, then you click on next, finish, select this as well, mobile, new post, click on OK. You see this place clear all cache. OK, then for updated post, you select it, you make sure you just OK it. Then minify HTML, you select it, minify CSS, you also select it. Combine JS, all this you can just go ahead to select it. Now all this, what it does is, all this other option, what it does, combine CS, minify CS, is that it reduces or decreases the size of those CSS and JS and all that. So you go ahead and you click on submit. Now when you're done with submitting, okay, since we have to set permalinks. Alright, so let us set a permalink. But what does it say about permalink? Let's see. So it says we should change the permalink to you should not choose the first option, which is plain. Okay, so you should not choose the first option, which is plain. Now in my previous video I taught you how to change permalink. You go to settings, then you click on permalinks. You can see that right now, permalinks. So it's currently on plain. And this fastest cache plugin says we should not choose the first permalink, which is plain. So we're going to choose some other thing like this. Then we can go ahead and we'll click on save changes. Now we'll return back to the plugin fastest cache. So click on it. Then we'll just enable this as well. Just enable this. Then enable this. Right, once that is fine, you click on submit. Alright, good. It says option have been saved. Now the next thing, you click on this delete cache. Then you come here to where we have clear all cache. You click on it. Now that has been cleared. You click on that delete cache again. Then you click on delete cache and minified CSS. You click on it. Good. Alright, so that is done. So rest everything is fine. We'll just go ahead to preview the site again and let us see what it has. Alright, so let's preview it on an incognito browser too. And see that. Alright, you can still see that it's bringing up the old design. Yeah. So right, we can still do a number of things. You head over to your control panel. And when you get over to your control panel, then you have what we call, you search for light speed web cache manager. You click on it. And when you click on it, then you're going to see where we have flush ls cache. You click on it. Okay, so that is done. Now we go straight to where we have WordPress cache. You click on it as well. Now you click on this flush all. So you see that flush all. Okay. So let's scan a WordPress installation to see. Okay, we have a WordPress installation right now. So this is it. We tick it. Then we click on flush all. Then we OK that. Good. So let us preview the site again and see. Alright, so you can see that right now. So you can see that that is perfectly done. You can see now that the site is loading up the default state that we actually put it on. So let me open my incognito browser and see what we have there too. Alright, you can see that now. You can see that now. That is great. So you have seen how you can be able to clear the cache file. And I believe that this video has been very helpful to you, because sometimes you may come across this kind of error from your site, whereby you have been working and people are visiting your site frequently. Then the cache is being stored on their browser, and maybe you have effected some changes which is not actually taking place on their side. So you need to clear your cache, and I've shown you how to do that. So you can do that from the WordPress dashboard using a plugin. You can just use either this WP fastest cache or you use Lightspeed cache. Now if you've done from the WordPress dashboard, it still didn't work, then you go back to your control panel, then you search for Lightspeed, or better still, you search for cache. In some cases it's mostly Lightspeed cache that is being used. So you search for it. Then when you search for it, then you make sure you flush all the cache. Then you go to your WordPress cache too. Then you also flush it as well. Now in case you don't see the WordPress installation you have, you make sure you scan. You click on scan to be able to scan, so that it will bring out all WordPress installation that you have. So currently we just have one WordPress installation. That is why you are seeing this. If we have multiple installations, we're going to see it in this place. So do you get that now? So you click, when you select it, then you go ahead and you click on flush. Now you see now that when we refreshed our website, you see now that the effect, the new changes actually is what is displayed to us, not the old design. Do you get that point now? Now if in some cases too, now this is what you are, as the designer, as the developer, have done. Now for the user, like I explained, you just go to your browser settings, then you look out for privacy and security, then you look out for clear browsing data. Another way you can do is to, on your keyboard, you press Ctrl Shift Delete. Ctrl Shift Delete. You can see what it brought me to now. You can see that now. So I'll just have to clear data. You will make sure you hold Ctrl, then hold your Shift key, then press Delete. Then it brings you up automatically to this browser to clear your browser data, your browser cache file. Do you get that now? So that is how the user can actually do that from their end. And once that is done, they are going to see the new changes that you have made on your site. So thank you very much for watching this short video tutorial, and I hope this video is helpful. And if you don't understand anything, please do well to drop your question in the comments box. So please also subscribe to our channel and make sure you like this video and share to your friends and family. Also follow us on all the social media handles that we are in. I would like you to be coming to this channel and you'll be getting useful content from us. My name is Harrison, and I'd like to see you in our next video tutorial. Bye.